Welcome to Katie's Business Tips. Michael Lapede here, going to talk to you on some tips on reading financial statements, some basic understanding of reading financial statements. As a business owner, you have to learn to read financial statements. We have some other great videos you can go back and look deeper as well. Your financial statements help you understand what's going on with your business, basically, right? Where your money's come from, where it's going, is it healthy, are the bills being paid, etc. Here's a beginner, a friendly breakdown of the 3 core financial statements you must know to read and interpret. Number 1, the income statement. Some call it the profit and loss as well. This shows if the business is making a profit. That's one of the key things. Are we making a profit? If you're not looking at your profit and loss, your income statement, you don't know if you're making a profit. You have an idea. So the income statement shows your revenue, the sales, right? The money that you've earned. Shows the cost of goods sold, things like materials and labor, direct costs that you need to earn your income. Again, that's labor and materials typically. Gross profit, which is your revenue minus your cost of goods sold, is your gross profit. Operating expenses, right? Rent, salaries, office expenses, insurance, service charges, and the list goes on. And then you have your net profit after that. So again, gross income minus cost of goods sold equals your gross profit. Gross profit minus expenses equals your net profit. Okay? When looking at your income statement, take note if your profits are growing. You want to look month over month. You want to see how you did compare to maybe the same month of the prior year as well as the last month. Okay? And if your expenses are eating into your earnings and the time of year, maybe you also have seasonal that you have to watch too as well, so you got to watch the trends. Balance sheet shows what the business owns and what it owes. What assets do you have and what liabilities? The formula really for a balance sheet is assets minus the liabilities equals the equity of the company. It's the same as your personal net worth. The assets, what you own, minus the liabilities that you owe equals your net worth. So assets include cash, inventory, equipment, accounts receivable, investments, etc. Liabilities would be your loans, your credit cards, lines of credits, etc. Right? Equity includes your investment and your retained earnings. Like I said, some of that profits is your retained earnings. And in the balance sheet, if you have to look enough to pay your debts, you have to look if you have enough cash to pay your debts. So if your liabilities are greater than your assets, you're already upside down. You want to start getting your assets higher than your liabilities. And the third statement is called the cash flow statement. It shows how your cash is moving in and out of your business. The cash flow statement can be current. You want a cash flow statement current, and you usually want to project ahead as well. So the cash flow statement includes your operating activities, your cash from your sales, and your cash coming in from sales, and your cash going out for expenses. Your investing activities, so if you're making investments or getting investment returns, and your financing activities. You got loans in, you paid off the loan, etc., right? If you're checking your cash flow statement regularly, make sure you are generating more cash flow than you're spending. Make sure your cash flow is always in a positive situation. And if it's a negative, make sure it's temporary. As a business owner, learning to read your financial statements is essential, even if you have a bookkeeper or accountant. Sit down with your accountant, ask them to go through it with you. Learning to read your financial statements will help you make better decisions. And the sooner you do your financials, if you do them regularly, you'll spot issues earlier, and you'll be able to make informed decisions that are timely. So if you have any questions, need clarifications, don't hesitate to ask us because, of course, we've been around this a long time, many, many years. We'd love to hear from you. Subscribe if you haven't to, and we'll be seeing you back here shortly.